Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're jumping into one of the biggest economic stories on the planet, India's e-commerce gold rush. And believe me, the numbers behind this are absolutely off the charts.
So let's just start with one number. $345 billion. Just let that sink in for a second. Now, that's not some tech giant's valuation. No, that's how big India's online shopping market is expected to be by the year 2030.
And you can see just how fast we're going to get there. The market's already a huge $125 billion right now, but it's set to nearly triple in just 6 years. This isn't just growth, folks. This is a full-blown economic explosion. So, the real question is, what's fueling this thing?
Okay, to really understand this phenomenon, we need to break it down. First up, let's just try to get a handle on the sheer scale of what's happening.
You know the engine behind that $345 billion number? It's people. We're talking about 500 million online shoppers. Think about that. A consumer base the size of a continent, all logging on and spending, and it's all powered by this incredible wave of internet access sweeping across the country. So what exactly is driving this incredible boom? We've seen how big it is, but now let's get into the why. What's actually under the hood here? Well, this whole transformation is basically powered by a simple but really potent three-part engine. It's a mix of the people doing the buying, the tech they're using to do it, and of course, the money that's pouring in to build it all. Let's break down each one.
First, the people. And you might be surprised by this, but the biggest growth isn't coming from where you'd expect. While the big cities are key, the real story is in India's smaller towns and even its rural areas. Get this. By 2026, a staggering 60% of all online demand is set to come from outside those main metro hubs. That is a fundamental shift in the game.
All right, part two of the engine, tech. I mean, for all those shoppers to get online, they need a connection, right? And the number of internet users is just skyrocketed from about 574 million back in 2019 to nearly a billion by the end of last year. This is the foundation. Without this, there is no e-commerce. And all that connectivity, it leads to this number, 1.18 billion. That's how many smartphone users India is projected to have by 2026. This is huge. It means pretty soon, almost everyone will be carrying not just a phone, but a powerful computer and a personal shopping mall right there in their pocket. And the final piece of the engine, the money. You see, supportive government policies like allowing 100% foreign direct investment, which basically means global companies can invest freely, have opened the floodgates. And the giants are placing massive bets. Amazon's putting in $26 billion, Walmart over $2.5 billion, and you've got Google injecting hundreds of millions into a local player, Flipkart. This cash is the rocket fuel for the entire industry. So, with all the people, the tech, and the money in place, how is this digital wave actually changing the way business gets done on the ground? In India, e-commerce really works in two main ways. First, you've got the marketplace model. Think of giants like Amazon. They're kind of like a digital landlord. They just connect sellers to buyers, but don't own the stuff themselves. Then there's the inventory-led model, where the company owns all the products and manages everything. And as we just saw, those foreign investment rules, they heavily favor that first marketplace model. So what are these hundreds of millions of people actually buying? Well, smartphones are still king, but look at how diverse this market is. Electronics, fashion, and even daily groceries and consumer goods, they're all making up huge shares now. This shows e-commerce isn't just for big purchases anymore. It's becoming part of everyday life. And things are getting smarter too. Tech isn't just about getting online anymore. It's about making everything run better. New tools like generative AI are on the verge of boosting productivity in retail by over 35%. For you and me, that means better recommendations, faster service, and just a smoother experience all around. This digital wave is even creating totally new industries. Our demand for speed has given rise to something called quick commerce, the promise of getting things delivered in minutes, not days. It's already on track to be a $5 billion market by next year alone. That just shows you how fast our expectations are changing.
Okay, so we've seen the scale, the drivers, and the impact. What does the road ahead look like for India's e-commerce gold rush? The snapshot for 2030 is pretty mind-blowing. We're looking at that massive $345 billion market value. The shopper base is going to swell to around 600 million people. And get this, online sales will make up more than a third of the entire organized retail sector. The numbers are just incredible.
And what this all adds up to is that this isn't just a local story. This isn't just about India. This trajectory is set to make India the second largest online consumer market in the entire world, cementing its place as a true global digital powerhouse. So that leaves us with one final, really important question. We're not just watching a market grow here. We're watching the very nature of commerce get redefined at a speed and scale we've never seen before. The trends being set here are going to create ripples all across the globe. So the real question is, how will it change the future of commerce for all of us?